56,000 metric tons.
Yes.
Have you dealt with this buyer before?
No.
All right, well, let's get him on the phone because that's $900 a metric ton.
Yes, it came from one of my business contacts like you,
Mm-hmm.
who is living in US, and so the LOI is with him already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so we need to.
They told me that if you find a supplier, with the given target price, including our margin also, so we immediately, provide the LOI to them.
Okay, good. So we're able to fulfill that one. It's for $50,400,000. $50,400,000 for 56,000 metric tons, but that's at $900 a metric ton. How much is your markup? I mean, how much is your margin? You and your guys.
That we can discuss, but the important thing is to find a supplier within the given range of the target price.
Yes, we have a supplier within the given range of the target price. Spot on. 100% LC, no advance payment, and no deposit.
Okay, so what would be the margin then? I'll immediately speak with that guy who lives in US.
We can do.
What can be the maximum? What can be the maximum margin for with that target price?
With that target price.
My point. You got the point now, correct?
Yes, I have it.
Let me quickly summarizing that if, for an example, if the supplier will provide us a price of 850, the invoice should be made at 900, and that $50 is the margin.
And that would be divided by you, I, and he. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry?
In other words, if I'm hearing you correctly, we would share the $50 commission at $16 and some odd cents each. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that if they provide us a price of, let's say, $850 per metric ton, according to the packaging and all the details mentioned on that sheet.
Right. Right.
So we will quote the price not 900, but $5 or $10 less than that. So that will be a great chance to grab the deal, like 895 or 890. Correct. So that $40 margin, that remaining $40 is our margin.
Okay, good. So if I'm hearing you correctly, what we want to do is we want to quote it at 890. Is that correct? 890.
Okay.
Or do you want to quote it at 860?
No. What will be, first thing is that what will be the margin?
Okay, hold on. I just pulled it back up. Here. All right. So what we'll do.
To that packaging is also mentioned over there.
Yeah, it is. The packaging is mentioned. So let's just say if we can get it to them at 880, we'll give them a discount. 880 would be the price to the buyer. And then what we'll do is take $40 commission. So with that being said, it'll be $840 plus 40. Is that what you're saying?
So the base price is $840.
Yeah, that's what if we.
The base price what you are seeing is 840, and
But-
the buyer's price is 880. Is that correct?
Yeah, that would be the original. But we need to speak with the buyer to see where they're at. So
Sorry, can you please?
yeah, that would be the scenario. So between the purchase price would be between 880 and 890. Between 880 and 890. And then our margin would be $40. So if we have 56,000 metric tons times $40, that gives a commissionable of $2,240,000.
But are you sure that this price will gonna fix for the entire contract?
Well, here's the situation. You have to keep in mind that the contracts are normally 1 year, which is this one is 1 year.
Yes. Yes. 1
Yeah.
year. Oh, yes, they require for 1 year only.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so let me speak to them immediately that we got the price at 8 around. I will not tell him that we got at this price.
Well, the other issue we have here, let me ask you that. Now, the other issue is sometimes the supplier is somewhat adamant about markup. I'd have to check with the supplier because they would have to pay out $2,240,000. So the bottom line is the pricing between 880 and 890, that's not the problem. The situation that may cause the problem is that $40 markup. So if you were to stick at $10, for example, if it was $10, we still would make $560,000 per month.
Yes, so please speak to them. Please message me accordingly. Meanwhile, I'll speak to him that we
All right.
got the target price at around 890. I will not tell him that 880.
Okay, so we'll put the target price 890. Okay.
Yeah, I will tell them that we got the price at around 890, 895.
Okay, good. All right. Well, go ahead and give him a call.
Okay.
It's about it's too early now, so about a couple more hours it'll be 8 o'clock in USA, and then just give me a
so
call
please
back.
confirm. Please confirm with the supplier so that we can finally speak all together if possible. So we can, probably come to the conclusion by the day end.
Okay, good. All right, give me a call.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, sure.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. You find a buyer, you find a seller, close the deal. This is an extraordinary deal. It's a little different from the regular one. I've not met the buyer. He's not met the buyer. He's going through a guy somewhere in USA who's supposed to know the buyer. So it's a daisy chain at least. Now, will it work? We don't know. But it's worth a look at. It's worth taking a peek. Because you'll be surprised how many of these deals actually work. The issue is your buyers are more important than your suppliers. It's more important than your buyers. Because you got to have a verified supplier to be able to supply this type. And the gentleman we spoke with last night has the bandwidth to work with 56,000 metric tons. Easy. Because he has a conglomerative of partners that he can create this supply monthly for a year. So, in this particular case, it doesn't matter what the commission is. If you got 56,000 metric tons, $1 is $56,000. So that's why we really don't talk about commissions often, because the commissions work themselves out by themselves. So if you pay more attention on fulfilling the order and getting the buyer what they need, you'll automatically get what you need. That's why it's so important to be connected with a key partner in the international trade sourcing industry that's able to come through. True colors. So with that being said, hope you gain a little tidbit of knowledge, and let's get back to work. And happy Eid Mubarak. It is Ramadan time here. Cheers. Dubai.